Thank you for stopping by. It is a pleasure to welcome you. I wanted to do this docu-series just to share my journey as a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mom entrepreneur, and then a careerpreneur because I have a 8 to 4 job. I'm full-time employee, but I've embraced the journey of entrepreneurship a long time ago. And I had a few setbacks throughout the years. And right now, I want to resurrect that passion I had early on in my life, as a teenager, wanting to pursue a career, but also having some type of financial security through entrepreneurship. As you can see, English is not my first language, so I do have what people refer to as a heavy accent. And I apologize for those who are struggling to understand what I'm saying or how I'm pronunciating or enunciating or whatever word they use, certain words for certain words. But nevertheless, um, we are humans. We have flaws. We have insecurities, and it took me a long time to decide if I wanted to use AI as a voice over or I wanted to record myself. So I decided, as part of my own self growth, a way to improve my own self esteem, being in an environment where English is not my primary language and having to navigate the corporate world, having to do presentation and reading a room or a virtual audience and understanding from the clues that I'm getting that people are not necessarily adopting my accent, but God doesn't make a mistake, so there is no imperfection in God creation. We are the one who see imperfections on each other, but I don't believe that God in his perfect way create imperfections. But us, I think for us human being, we look at the world around us with less empathy sometimes, and not necessarily wanting to understand what other people are going through, and basically having that self-awareness. But I mean, it is very simple. I can't change my voice. I can improve my vocabulary, my grammar, and hopefully, with this opportunity to be on YouTube, to be on social media, having a faceless platform, will be able to go through my own journey, my own self growth. But this is not a video about how to inspire someone to grow or to build self esteem. So I wanted to do this docuseries just to share with you, whether it is that you is me as I'm the only audience watching my videos, or somebody else will find value in it. I wanted to do these recordings just to document the challenge, but I'm finding everything a little bit more challenging than what I see on YouTube. And as a result, I wanted to come here and just showcase that I'm struggling. I'm struggling to do things as an entrepreneur, and then if you guys can just share in the comment section your own journey or your own hurdles, and have you overcome them, what worked for you, what doesn't work for you, or what did not work for you. For instance, I do not want to commit too much money into my entrepreneurship journey at this point, just because I have other financial commitment. To be honest with you, I'm I'm doing it, and I hope someone else is doing it, and we can help each other. I'm not here to teach you how to do it because I don't know how to do it yet. Eventually, maybe one day, in hindsight, I will help somebody just avoid the mistake that I'm making right now. But as of today, I'm building a website. I do not know how to. However, because I'm not a web developer, that's not the field. My expertise is not on that. So, but I have to do it by myself because I can't pay a professional web developer to come and build this wonderful website for me. But also, I would like to upskill, understand, so that when I hire someone, whatever they're telling me, I can understand. I have some type of sense or a little bit of knowledge to make some decision as an entrepreneur. So right now, this is WordPress. I'm not an expert in web what is it called, WordPress, which is a website development platform. So I have the very basic paid paid subscription, yearly subscription. So I do not have all the plugins and all the things that will help my website, reach be these amazingly high performing websites. But with what I can afford, this is where I'm at today. And as you can see, I already published a version of the website, which I'm changing right now, and basically just trying to figure out by myself what to do, how to do it. The good thing about this is no one is checking my website yet. So whatever mistake, whatever crazy it looks to the outside world, only me can see it at this point of time. Only and yeah, this is what it is. But right now I'm just showcasing the back end of WordPress. As you can see on my left bar or panel, you have all of the different sections of if that are useful to build the website. So basically, I'm right now on the home, and if I go into edit site here, I'm able to get inside the web page or in the web page and just see what it looks like. What I find out that was very useful so far is the ability to change the view to like tablets and navigate to see what someone else will, how the website will look like on someone tablet, or change the view as a mobile, which I believe most of us will use to check my website, and basically just making the decision of what font will make sense, what picture will make sense, and so on and so forth. And as I mentioned before, I don't have a pro, premium, or any of those expensive subscriptions, so I can't afford like those banners that move or upload videos onto the website and so on and so forth. But with this bare or basic subscription, I was able to build the home page, and this is how it looks like so far. And I wanted a clean look. I wanted a black background. I'm not sure if it is, what a marketing strategy or a web developer would recommend, but I know that I love the clean black background with a sleek white or gray, text, and that's what I'm going for. If eventually I grow the website into something big or something that is reaching a bigger audience, and so on and so forth, I can run a survey to understand what my client and what you guys prefer in terms of palettes for a website. But today I'm the only one on my website. I'm the only one checking the pages. So I'm designing it to please myself. I'm designing it to so that every time I come, I see something that I love and that will motivate me. So this is what it is. That's what it looks like. I spent 5 hours yesterday building this prototype of our homepage, and basically using Canva mainly. I used Canva, and I also use. I only have Microsoft Online, so I'm able to access Microsoft Clipchamp to make some edit. And aside from that, I also use ChatGPT, not for now to create content, but I love to write my content. But as I mentioned, because English is not my first language, I use ChatGPT to refine my writing, not to generate my writing, but to refine my writing. Because sometimes, you think a certain way, you write that way, but that's not necessarily a polished writing structure. And as a result, I rely on AI a lot to do what I need to do. But so far this is what it is, and I will document the process. And in some cases, when I'm building it, I will record what I'm doing, what I'm using. It is messy. Let's be honest. It's not like I know that if I go to my dashboard, I know what to access under navigation. I don't understand all the tools and all the menus in all the panels, but it is a learning process. And I want to wake up one day looking at my website and saying, oh my God, it took me X amount of hours or days, but I was able to do it. And hopefully, it is going to inspire someone out there to not give up and to know that we all struggle to get to reach our dream. We all struggle to grow. We all struggle in this journey of careerpreneur and solopreneur. The only thing that is constant is our drive, but also our belief in ourselves to never give up. So it took me what 15 years because my son is about to turn 16 years old. It took me 15 years to get here. Hopefully, it will take you less than 15 days or 15 weeks. But that was my journey. I, I, I'm blessed that I went through what I went through, and I'm here today. And thank you for watching.